whenever you're ready.
Alright, we're ready. Hello, my darlings. It's Zyros, Madam Tilly, and it's my good friend Tydonis.
I'm glad to be back on these. I love having these episodes with you, Miss Tilly.
Yep, and right now the game industry is waterboarding us with so many fucking game, festivals and shit and directs and stuff.
Please send a
Uh,
raft.
yeah. We miss you, E3.
Come back,
Um,
E3. I miss you.
so yeah, next time we're on to Ubisoft, Forward. Uh, because this wouldn't be different by calling it Forward. Uh,
Yeah.
we're being very forward. We're not trying to do shady business practices this time. We're being very forward with what we're releasing. That's fine.
We have fun here.
Yeah. Yeah, because even like because I get over the years, they either had some shady business practices, but one big company hasn't, and
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of stuff can be very repetitive. Um, but hey, gotta give them a fair share because everyone else is dropping one of these suckers.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll give everybody a fair shake, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you.
so yeah, Star Wars Outlaws. That's gonna be our first slice of pie.
Is that
Welcome
was
to
that
the
Jabba?
first ever open world Star Wars game. Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
All the huts? Yeah.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Or have a banner or a
You
flag
play
or
as
something.
Kay Vess, a scoundrel looking to start a new life. Kay gets pulled into a plan that will change everything.
I believe if you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
Fortunately, she won't do it alone. From childhood, Kay and Nix have been inseparable partners,
You're welcome.
helping each other every step of the way.
All right, distract him, Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools, Kay and Nix will have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
Nix, you want to drop that for me? Come on, come on. Whoa.
If you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
As your versatility grows, gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
There she is!
A friend needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions have consequences.
I can't let you walk out of here. I'm gonna finish it.
Shame.
And reputation is everything.
Where is he?
Hot
The
damn.
bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and more attention you'll receive from some of the most notorious syndicates of the galaxy.
And how did you think it was going to end?
Tell the governor the payments will not increase.
It's up to you where your loyalties lie.
Hey, Nix!
Being wanted by the Empire brings a new set of challenges.
This is getting bad! Hold tight!
So as your exploits grow, beware of who you cross.
Hang on!
Scattered across the stars are unique locations, rich biomes, environments, and adventures to discover. Traverse the lush jungle world of Akiva, the ancient city of Kijimi, the dangerous savannah moon of Tashara, or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine. When it's time to move, pilot Kay's Trailblazer to transition from planet to planet.
MD, fire up the hyperdrive.
Ready to jump.
Once you land, you can explore all these worlds on Kay's S-57 Cardinal speeder. This is the life of an outlaw. A life where you fight, explore, and infiltrate parts of the galaxy you never thought possible. There are opportunities at every turn, and if you're willing to take the risk and defy the odds, the galaxy is yours for the taking.
Okay. Alright, I got a few things to say about this one.
Some of the combat looked interesting. I did like
Yeah.
the mechanic where you could actually use your little companion to, distract and, you know, have them look away.
Yeah.
Um, um, some of it looked interesting. I do like that, your actions have consequences.
Yeah, because it kind of reminded me a bit of like you like Boulder Skate or even Kotar, where you go to their location and hey, whatnot.
What do you got to say about this one?
Again, yeah, I liked the consequences stuff from the old Kotar. The combat looked really good. Um, yeah, cause I went with lower expectations because everyone was shitting on this game, particularly because of the character design. I liked it though, but so really the only negative thing is I think, and this might be with the character because of the face, but I think the whole art style is too clean looking.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
like
see
see
that.
how bleached white those stormtroopers look. Like the
Yeah,
biggest one was that AT-AT walker.
yeah,
Yeah, it looked way too white and clean looking.
yeah,
And it's in a fucking desert.
yeah. No, that thing would be sandblasted. It'd be worn. I mean,
Yeah,
even if it's on Tatooine for like a month or even a couple weeks. I'm sorry,
yeah,
that thing would have severe sand damage.
yeah. There's not a crease or nothing on that fucking thing. No rust. Not a single black mark on it. Yeah. Yeah, I think
And
the
her,
art style's way too clean.
and her,
Other than that,
out,
though,
that I
uh,
didn't like what she. I'm in the same vein. It was too clean, like her outfit and everything. You would think she'd have more scratches or even burn marks on her outfit. No, pristine. It's like, come on, man. It's like you're a scoundrel. You're gonna get in firefights. You're gonna get hit eventually. You're never, no one gets out of these things unshot, and unless you're a Sith or a Jedi.
yeah,
But I mean, yeah, it's too clean. Like, I mean, some of the things I liked. I mean, I personally, didn't like, you know, her design, but also one of the things is the predatory choice, quote unquote, for the big additions. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not paying $130 dues for a pure digital upgrade. If I'm shelling out that much money, I want some physical stuff as well. I want to, like a statue, an art book, some knickknacks or something. I don't want to just pay for something that, you know, a year from now. Oh well, the game, if the game flops, then all of a sudden, oh well, we're pulling the game, knowing it's gonna go off sale because games have done that before, and then I'm just like, well, there's $130 dues down the drain.
yeah,
I mean, even with their Ubisoft Plus subscription thing, it's like, oh well, you could buy the base game for 60 something dollars and get all the other bonus stuff for 18 a month. And I was like, yeah, but who's to say they won't just pull it? That and Ubisoft was real ballsy with saying gamers need to get used to the idea of them not owning their games. I'm sorry,
that's right.
what? No, I shell out all these real expensive games. I'm keeping them. They're mine. It's a monetary transaction. I give you money, you give me thing. Don't take thing away from me. So I mean, I'm going into this with low expectations, only mainly because it's Ubisoft. Um, and like I said, well, before we started recording, like the last game I played that I absolutely loved was Far Cry Primal. I mean, I played Valhalla, I completed it, um, but I'm just even then I was like, I mean, yeah, I'm having a good time, but it wasn't. It was like it was. I don't know. It was an Assassin's Creed game with a Viking coat of paint. Like the last one I
Yeah,
really enjoyed was Black Flag.
right.
and Ubisoft managed to cock up Skull and Bone. It was like we just wanted the pirate aspect without the Assassin's Creed stuff, and you still managed to cock it up. So, like I said, I'm going to go into this with very low, almost negative bias, but
Yeah.
I'm going to try to put it aside and see the positives where I can. But with Ubisoft, they're very few and far in between. And let's see what it's got for us. It's a season 1, so it's a battle pass thing, but
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know, Bounty or something, but you'll see in a minute here.
yeah, let's see what they have to offer.
Watch me. Detonate. Watch me. Detonate.
Interesting. Okay, they didn't really show off the concept, but
It looks a lot. I got a lot of Rainbow Six Siege vibes off of it.
yeah, I was saying it's like essentially it's a big clash midst of like a lot of different Ubisoft franchises.
Yeah.
With different factions. So there literally is like there's a Rainbow Six faction, there's a freaking Watch Dogs faction, and like 3 more.
Huh. I mean,
So
if
they
it
sell
worked, it
stuff.
worked. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely looked interesting. I did like the shield with the flashbang right on front of it. That's actually kind of a neat thing to do, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah. I mean, if like I said, if you enjoy these kind of games, hell, have more power to you. I did like that they put in a capture the flag mode, and that those kind of games are always kind of fun. But the problem is, I get a little PTSD from Warsong Gulch. It's like target the healers, target the flag carrier, and target the healers, and don't fight in the middle of the road. But I mean, it looked interesting. I mean, it depending on the pricing of it and everything, I might pick it up. But I mean, I don't know. There might be other games that do what they do. Does what this game does, but even better.
Yeah.
But if you enjoy X Defiant, more power to you.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh. No.
Oh, gross.
Do we even bother? Should we move on?
Okay. I want to skip, but in the interest of fairness, I would say watch it, even though I have no interest in this bastard.
I didn't understand it either.
The only reason I'm letting this go through, PvP. That is the only reason.
Okay.
And if I say skip, we'll just skip it.
Hello everyone. Since our launch, it's been very exciting watching the community grow and have fun with the world we created. We've gathered a lot of your feedback during Season 1, and we are continuing to work with you, our community, to bring an engaging and immersive naval experience. Season 2, Chorus of Havoc, has just begun and introduces a new narrative arc with brand new Sea Lords, the Hubeck twins. Armand and Bertrand are set to challenge you with their orchestral fleet and reward you with new loot if you are victorious. You will also get a brand new ship, the Brig. It's fast, maneuverable, and perfect as a warship or smuggling vessel. This season will have you face off against a vicious and hungry new sea monster, the Megalodon, Lestari. Special time-limited events, the Summer Fiesta and Dragon's Regatta boat races will have you competing for additional rewards to customize your ships and arsenal. We've also added community-requested features, including fleet management, allowing you to assign your ships to a POI, secure your profits, expand your empire, and deliver precious pieces of aid. New solo and PvE game modes have been added, giving you more ways to acquire manufactories and defend them from rivals looking to cripple your empire. Ship upgrades will elevate your favorite ships to powerful new levels, offering further diversity in your playstyle. This summer, the fresh gameplay experiences will continue with our upcoming Season 3, Into the Dragon's Wake. You will meet the mysterious Li Tianning, a renegade of the naval faction, the Dragon's Claw. This new Sea Lord will create a big impact on the open seas and brings new activities, stories, and rewards. You will also face off against a brand new legendary sea monster like never before, a flying dragon, resurfaced after eons of slumber. A new 5v5 PvP mode will offer new ways to play, progress, and obtain rewards. This mode will be a key feature of Season 3, and you can also try it separately as part of our free trial. Finally, thank you to all our players. We will keep working hard to bring you original, amazing experiences as we continue to go on this journey with you.
The only good thing I'm gonna say about this, the ships look neat.
Yeah.
The ships look good. But that's it. I mean, maybe they might be able to pull this game out from the brink of death. It is, as far as I know, this game is on death's door. I have given no attention to this game.
Huh.
But I mean, and that's bad as from a big pirate lover as myself. But if this game manages to come back, I doubt it will. But if it does, I mean, I don't know. The whole thing, a lot of the PvP, and even where you're fighting the Megalodon, my first thought was like, okay, now you're just copying Sea of Thieves.
I was gonna say, Sea of Thieves just came out with a new season, so there's no need.
Well, Sea of Thieves also keeps on pumping out the content, and they do season passes right. It's basically every level you get something new. There's 100 levels. I remember there's 100 levels in the season passes or in the different seasons, and you don't even have to buy the season pass if you don't want it. All you got to do is just play the game. It's baked into it, and you're gonna get something new every level you get per season. And if you buy the season pass, you get something extra. For every couple, like every 5 levels or something, you get something extra. And I think at level 100, if you're a pirate lord, which I am, you get a special something. Like I remember one of them was like you have your cups that you can fill with grog and everything. You get drunk off of them. One of the special ones that I got for being a pirate lord, I got a mug that is a hollowed out megalodon tooth.
Nice.
So, all I'm gonna say, the ships look good. Other than that, that's it. I went into this with no expectations, and I was not disappointed. I got nothing out of it. I just
Okay.
wanted to see if the PvP was even good, and even then, the PvP looked shoddy at best.
Well, we got this Pittsburgh Sands of Time remake.
Yeah, let's hope it's up to snuff as the original one was. Oh, it's only 30 seconds. Wow, so innovative.
Way to disappoint there, Ubisoft. You know, let's move it on.
You're not doing good, Ubisoft.
Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora.
Never played it, never saw it.
The battle has been won.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was my extension or yours.
It is time to heal, rejoice, and celebrate. Welcome to the great games.
Target is secured.
Get down!
Merman's here.
They tried to break us. But we'll rise stronger.
Purge the alien.
Long time no see!
Tilly, check your DMs.
I'd say it looks okay.
Check your DM real quick.
I saw it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, calling the
That's
Black Templars.
good. Oh, lordy.
They'll not
What kind of
suffer
furry
the
wars
Thanos.
going?
The Flash Kids actually put out another cartoon not too long ago.
I think it's like the 8th one now.
Yeah, it was
Saga
great.
continues.
It was great. I love the Flash Kids.
Oh man. Let's see here, the Crew Motorfest. Never been a Crew fan, more of a Need for Speed person, but well,
Yeah, I heard. I think Need for Speed had a bigger audience than The Crew.
yeah. This guy hit twice.
Uh-oh. There it goes.
We're driven by the chase. Always on the lookout. And once our target is in sight, it's on.
What's with the lagging?
I don't know. Dear God.
There's no rest for us, as the chase never stops.
No, the video stops though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems very generic.
Yeah. Yeah. Not impressed.
Same. Alrighty. Shit, only 2 more left.
Thank the gods.
I know. Another series I've never been interested in.
Isn't it an RTS kind of game?
Yeah. Or, I don't know. Like a Civ impression or something.
Maybe.
Boats.
By order of the Emperor, my fellow Romans, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious lands. For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be lined with abundance. Our fields shall yield bountiful harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth.
Poor guy.
An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
I mean, the trailer was funny.
Yeah? But,
Poor guy had to. He needs a better agent.
Yeah! Okay. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I'm not touching it. I mean, if you want to watch the trailer, you go right ahead. I've already seen it.
Technically, we already talked about another one. And we did have, which they already offered a lot of gameplay, so.
Oh, there's a thing that's going around now that some people are actually kind of mad about.
Really? Is it after the initial thing they're mad about?
Yeah. Apparently, Yasuke, his combat music, the very beginning, is very, Japanese inspired music, and then it goes into like a hip hop beat, and like everybody I've seen, like different YouTube people, different people on Twitter, and a lot of people are like, no, like, why would you do this? Because people are like, oh, it's African American representation. I was like, Yasuke was not African American. Yasuke was African. Like, if you're gonna, take music from his, from his homeland, it would be, those tan drum, or not tan, tan hide drums, and I don't know what they're called. They're basically like maracas.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. The closest thing I have to call equivalent to them are maracas and everything, or those rain sticks. I mean, that, the whole primal music, and I actually love that kind of music. The whole primal feel, like like those games like Far Cry Primal, the whole caveman aesthetic, the whole primal thing. I love that, prehistoric, primeval stuff. Oh, I love that kind of setting. Kind of one of the reasons why Conan Exiles appeals to me a lot. But I mean, like I said, if you want to watch the trailer, you go right ahead.
Well, there's no need to, but it's just like, and it's like is Ubisoft just trying to do good, but they fucked up, like something like that.
I got things to say about Ubisoft with this title, but I mean, we could do it.
Yeah, it's like they think there's only one type of black people or something.
I know, it's like give them dreads, put hip hop music into it. I'm like, guys, no.
Yeah. And it's like there's like 50 kinds of white people, there's different black people. Oh man, like they should have watched the African Day of Play that I watched today.
How was that? Was that good?
It was pretty decent, but yeah, it's just all games made by people from Africa, Nigeria, and stuff. Some of the stuff look very African roots, and some didn't, but it definitely showed you what Africans look like,
Yeah. I mean, and I imagine like even some of the games that they've made, it's not all, there's not all the games are not going to focus in Africa and everything. I imagine there might be games that fantasy universes, fictional universes, different parts of the world and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I'm sorry, Ubisoft. I know y'all are trying to do good by having diversity and whatnot, but at the same time, at the end of this day, you're not doing yourself any favors because you're pigeonholing black people into one tiny little box.
Yeah.
It's like like as bad as it is to say, it's like you're actually doing more. You're saying you're trying to fight races. I'm sorry, you're promoting it at this point because you're saying that
Doing more harm
black
than
people
good, I
are
guess.
are pigeonholed into this, and it's like
Right. Yeah.
there's like there, I know bunch of different black people and everything, and they come from all walks of life and everything, and it's di- different
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
have different people have different things.
Plenty of black people jam out the heavy metal and
Oh,
stuff.
dude, I one of my buddies, he he jams out to the heaviest of heavy metal, and I always kind of give him hell a little bit because he's got these really long and thick dreads and everything,
Yeah.
and he tried to when metalheads they put their hands on their knees, swing their head, and windmill
Right.
their hair. I'm like,
Yeah.
last time he did that, I'm like, dude, you're gonna kill someone with your fucking dreads. Like I remember one time he put metal clips at the end of it.
Oh
Like
fuck.
I'm like, dude, do not head swing or do not windmill. You're gonna hit someone and you're gonna kill them. And these things are thick, like fucking rope, dude. I'm like,
I gotta wonder how they do their hair like that. Yeah.
it. From what I heard, it's like a very, very long process. Like you got to let your hair grow out very long before you can
Yeah.
even think about doing dreads.
Yeah.
And
Like
even
that fizzy texture or something. How do you
and
do that? Yeah.
and even then, it's like I've seen people get dreads and everything, and the skin, the dreads are pulled so tight, like a lot of them get headaches. Like they can only wear them for only like a couple weeks at end, and before they have to okay, get it out. I'm getting severe migraines.
But,
Yeah, if we wanted to have a deep dive on this on
oh,
shadows,
here's the.
it would be uh I mean, I know it'd be a lot of back and forth between us,
Yeah.
but I know there'd be some things that we would um agree
Like
on
this
as
is
well.
probably one of my favorite games from the After Save Play. So bonus for this Ubisoft video that I wonder if we should even bother releasing this one because we've only gone 2 minutes and we've only reacted to 4 of the trailers. And the
Yeah,
trailers were basically 30-second fails.
yeah,
They didn't show any
I
gameplay.
okay, I say as much as I hate to say nix an episode, I say we nix
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's watch this and then we'll just move and then we'll do a
Yeah.
quick break and then we'll go over to the
But yeah,
Nintendo
this is a
Direct.
survival horror game called Outlive Tribulation, made by developers.
Well, let's see. It looks interesting to be right out the gate.
Yeah.
Welcome, Bolanle Boyega, to the realm of tribulations, and I congratulate you on making it this far into the orientations part of your trial.
I want no part of any trial. All I want is for you to kindly show me the way out.
There is definitely a way out, but first, you have to prove you have what it takes by passing the warrior's tribulation trial. Only then shall the way out be revealed.
It looks good.
You must understand that in the times we lived, it was quite appropriate to seek power and protection from the gods by creating ritual places such as this.
Even though a lot of lives will be lost in such an endeavor.
Background music for the trailer down a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Now go. Olotu awaits you at the astral area to begin the renewing ritual.
Until next time we hopefully meet again, I bid you farewell.
Okay, games like this, I am all for. My only gripe, I only have 2 complaints. One, tone down the music just a little bit, because it
Yeah.
was really hard to hear the NPCs. And two, um, I know, and like I said, this is just a little nitpick for the VAs in this game.
Yeah.
It seemed really dry.
Yeah. This is the voice. But again, they're on a shoestring budget. So
I mean, I can understand that. There's
like it's possible they didn't even have any actors. You know.
I mean, I understand. I mean, you can only do so much with a small budget like that. I can
Yeah.
only imagine how much this is going to cost. But
Yeah.
still, it's like, I would tell your VAs is like put a little bit, put a little feeling into these roles. Put
Yeah.
different pitches and everything. Raise your voice, lower your voice. Uh, uh,
Which
don't just.
also a neat fact that I saw in the state of play for Africa was that Tales of Kenzira Zao is the first AAA game to have a fully voiced in Swahili.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And here's a bonus one. Also came from today. But it's Dragon Punch Force 3.
Hell of a title.
Yeah, it started off on mobile, but it's gotten a little better. It's on PC now.
And this is one of the African ones that you told me about?
Yeah.
That man has a glorious mustache. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, something like this. I'm all for. I mean, it's got mixed review. It gets mixed reviews, but I want to.
It's because it was originally started off as a mobile game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I imagine a lot of the mixed reviews as it's a mobile port. And the bad thing is a lot of mobile ports don't do well when transitioned to console or even PC.
Yeah.
But I mean, stuff like this, dude, do more like this.
Yeah.
Like that had good. That was fun. That was actually kind of neato. And that other game you showed me, I was like, that's so. I was a little nervous when it was the whole night vision thing, with the whole shade of green. But I mean, it works. I mean, I did like whenever when you call down when that woman called down the lightning, or when the lightning happens, it kind of blinds you just a little bit because you're wearing night vision. But yeah, no, these devs are good. Like I said, I hope this Super Dragon Punch Force does okay, but it might not do well but like you said, it's mainly because it's an import from a mobile thing.
Well, yeah, they're still updating it, so it's still in beta phase. So, give it time. Like apparently, I saw on that last one I showed you, it says it was originally released last year.
Yeah.
So if they're just talking about it today or yesterday, then they're still working on it. And
oh yeah.
Too.
And I'm all for giving games the time they need to, be perfected. Because was it No, not Toriyama. It was I want to say it was Miyazaki. No, not Miyazaki. Fucking Fuck, I'm sounding horrible. Miyamoto. I want to say it was Miyamoto who said, "I'd rather have a game be delayed a year than a game rushed and it not be good." It's like I'd rather a game be delayed and it be great than a game be rushed and it be absolute trash. I mean, I don't remember the quote exactly, but it was in that line. It's like
And personally, I'd say in the end, I'd say we can get out as many episodes. I mean, I did like the Star Wars game. That one had the most potential. And Assassin's Creed, it's gonna be a long time for I even get around to that series. It's become so bloated.
It's very bloated now.
Yeah, So I think, as far as stream-wise, I'm only on Assassin's Creed 2. so, but, so by the time I eventually get around to Shadows, the contract's going to be long behind us.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
the bad thing is, as fast as they're pumping out Assassin's Creeds, they might be, by the time you get to Shadows, if you still wanted to do it, it'd probably be like 5 or 6 titles behind.
Which I don't mind. It's like, let's just see that's what culture we're appropriating next.
Yeah, I know, it's so bad.
But
Ubisoft.
like, I was gonna say, what we gathered from this, I guess, mini episode is that there's no hope with Ubisoft, but there's plenty of hope coming from Africa.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I hope some of these devs do good. Ubisoft,
Oh
go go into a fire pit. You're
yeah.
not
Like,
gonna be missed,
go back to basics. Humble
right?
yourselves. Yeah.
Just, oh, I'm so disappointed. I used to love Ubisoft, and now I'm just like, get away from me.
But that will end it. Hello.